Hey, what's going on, y'all? Eric Taylor, Taylor to You Coaching, back with my emotions, continuing my Mars series. Yeah, and I see what you guys are writing, and thank you. Jupiter's next. I will get to Saturn, but we still got to finish Mars, and this is Mars in Cancer. It's in detriment here. But we'll get to that, right? So you know what Mars is, and we'll talk about it. But what's Cancer the Crab? Ruler of the fourth house, Cardinal Water Sign, right? The initiating your emotions, sensitivity, being intuitive, caring, nurturing, motherly love, your home, your roots, your lineage. Mars, this is the soldier, the warrior. You putting a warrior in the kitchen with the knife? Your assertive, aggressive energy, your willpower, your sex drive, how you initiate, right? How you go get it. Well, let's talk about these famous people before we get to just breaking everything down, right? Halle Berry, Kendrick Lamar, Malcolm X, Notorious B.I.G. Rest in peace to Malcolm and B.I.G., right? Chris Brown, Zendaya, Palsy, I said Halle Berry, Jaden Smith. Who else has this? The Taylor twins, Jackson and Mateus Taylor. There's somebody else. So, I said Chris Brown. This is definitely an interesting placement. Oh, Miley Cyrus. How could I forget Miss Miley, right? Oh, and Cardi B. So the women, they can be very moody, sensitive, emotional. The men too. But the women, right, they'll be attracted to two different type of men. So it's either going to be the crazy, assertive guy, right? Mad swag, rah, 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 aggressive, or men that are softer, that are emotionally available and are willing to connect and talk to you and listen to you. Okay? Now, the men, they are gonna be, this is deep. Overall, as you see from Chris Brown and Cardi B, the emotions can fluctuate and then they're ready to set it. All right? Like Biggie, right, on Boot Camp Click. They're ready to, jump you, hit you, fight you. The emotions can be very wild, right? Because, okay, you're putting this warrior soldier in the kitchen and then he's got to figure it out. But this is interesting. This is why I say in terms of when you think about the detriment, right? Because, it's exalted in Capricorn. It's at home in Aries and Scorpio, falls in Taurus and Libra. But, that's like more just ancient astrology and just how it's breaking down. But when you think about like how clever and tuned in emotionally these people are, they can be kind of manipulative, kind of slick, kind of like, okay, you want me to take over the house? You want me to master the kitchen or, whatever it is I got to deal with the family and the roots and whatever? Well, Mars and Cancer people, I don't want to say they can be emotional vampires, but they know how to kind of work things in the way to tap into what you need, right? Emotionally. But also, for them, they want protection. They want safety. They need that emotional security. It can tend to be pretty loyal, and there's this dope, they'll fight for their family. They will defend their family. Anything they emotionally care about. You come at them, it's the crab, right? It will snatch and grab onto you and be like, yo, now what? What are you reaching for? So just know cancers in general, right, it's the moon, right? So this can be a very moody soldier, warrior person, right? And then when you think about sexually, they can be dominating and then submissive, aggressive and then passive. They can be passive aggressive people. This could be like a Libra sun or Libra moon. But Mars in Cancer, it does like to initiate things, but they need to have an emotional connection to it. Okay? Let's get to moving, Mars. About that action, boss. Think about Malcolm X, Chris Brown, right? He can move to the music and be this great dancer. Malcolm X could emotionally connect and move the people, Notorious B.I.G. had a way of being verbally aggressive on a microphone, say some outlandish, crazy stuff, but then could be smooth and pull in the ladies at the same time. Do you see how Mars in Cancer works? Now, I give you a deeper perspective because I can talk to you about my children. I got 7-year-old twins. So Mars in Cancer, it's really talking about they can be very protective of their mother, right? Or they can have like these verbal joustings with their mom. This kind of like, whatever, whatever you say, mom, da 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 da. But know this, but that. If your Mars is in Cancer, you connect in the physical way by wanting a family, right? It's not just, you want sex and stuff, but there's a plan behind it. You like relationships. Now, of course, you hit me up, tailored2coaching@gmail.com, get your whole birth chart done, because you want to know what house it's in, right? If this is in your 4th house, maybe the home could be very intense. If this is in your 3rd house, your communications, maybe you argue with your siblings. If it's in the 7th house, you can be very assertive and aggressive for business and sales and contracts, relationships, and in marriage. You're going to be like, yeah, I like her. What's up, shorty? Let's get married. But you could also, chances are, if you got in the 7th house, you're not going to be arguing a lot, but you could be emotionally manipulating. Okay? But just remember, there's this, you've got to you might have to do some yoga and meditation, some Tai Chi, some deep breathing. So that way you're not overreacting, right? You're not, getting crazy like Chris Brown. You're not, having people jumped or beat up like Biggie. Like, you're more spiritually disciplined like a Malcolm X. But think about the rhyme style of Biggie and Kendrick Lamar. There's this emotion that they give you. Assertive, aggressive, and then a little chill and passive, it fluctuates like the moon. Okay? It's fascinating, Jaden Smith, you see his artistry in music. So, and Chris Brown is brilliant with the dancing. I see it with the Taylor twins, my boys. They can be very emotional and sensitive and clash heads and be ready to fight each other. But then they can be very sweet and caring and protective. And I see how their emotions go up and down, right? The moon waxes and wanes. So you also have to find ways, and this is what I tell people. A lot of my clients, they want to get birth charts for their kids. You should do this. Because as a parent, I know with my, not 4 boys, but with my Mars and Cancer boys, I know how to get them to kind of slow down, check out their emotions, separate, relax, breathe, because they'll be ready to set it on their brother, on each other, you know. It's intense, you know, and they can, when you have this type of placement, you can hijack the room with your emotions and your intensity. You're aggressive, a passion, you know, just, you know, it's Cancer the crab. But when you master this, you can be so disciplined emotionally. I mean, that's what I think about Malcolm X, right? There's this, you know, emotional discipline that can make them very spiritual, very clever, very deep people. So, Mars and Cancer, don't cut me in the kitchen. But hit your boy up. Don't get knocked around in terms of, oh, I'm exalted, I'm falling, I'm in detriment. Mars and Cancer, you're going to be fine. You want, you know, the crab moves sideways. You want to make sure you can trust people. You're in a good, safe environment, especially for relationships and love. But then even in terms of your action, you like to pursue and attack things when there is some sort of feeling behind it, an emotional connection, you know? And that's important to you. And I get it. I respect it, you know? So hit your boy up, Eric Taylor, Taylor 2 Coaches. Let's get this birth chart done. Check out the website, taylor2coaching.com. You can comment down below. Let me know what you want to do next. I think I might do Leo or Scorpio. Like I said, Capricorn's last. I still got to do Aquarius. Might do Aquarius next. So let me know. You want to see Mars in Aquarius or Mars in Leo or Scorpio next? All right, vote down below. Please comment and ring the bell. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. It's dope. All right. And you see, I try to comment back on everybody who writes a comment, because even though I'm busy and I'm doing charts and doing coaching, I still, I'm never going to take y'all for granted. And I'm building up my courses. I want to build up my Patreon. So, you know, please show your boy some love. Comment down below. You can get a mini birth chart reading, right? Just relationships or just career, only $35. Career and relationships, $75. The mini Big 3 Astrology, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant with the Part of Fortune, just $50. And the full charts, $150. All right. And I'll definitely do like a Black Friday sale or something around the holidays. And just be safe. Mars and Cancer, calm down. Breathe. Oh, Palsy and Zendaya have this too. Just know you can control your emotions. Don't let your emotions control you. All right? That's the sort of the lesson here. And, you know, use the flow and energy of your chart. Get it done. You might know your sun. Know your chart so you know your ascendant, right? So your Mars is in Cancer. If you're a Capricorn ascendant, it's going to be in the 7th house. Okay? If you're a Gemini, your Mars in Cancer is going to be in the 2nd house. You need to get your chart done so you know where you stand with your energy and your flow. I use the whole sign system. I bring the numerology, Western tropical, but I use, certain attributes of Vedic. You got to know your Rahu and Ketu. Very important. The dragon and the tail, right? North node, south node is deep. All right. And they're still counting. So we'll get the results. Be patient. Peace. Mars in Cancer. The crab. You're dope. Taylor to you coaching.